Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today I have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Cyber Network. Let's be clear. What you're about to see and hear is strictly for educational purposes. We want to set the right expectations from the very beginning, so there's no confusion about the intent behind this guide. This guide is designed to inform and educate, not to encourage any illegal or unethical activity. Everything we cover here is meant to help you understand the world of Wi-Fi security from a responsible perspective. We're about to explore how Wi-Fi security can be tested. These are the same techniques cybersecurity professionals use to identify weaknesses and strengthen networks. By learning how vulnerabilities are found, you'll be better equipped to protect your own digital life. Think of this as digital self-defense training. Just as you might learn martial arts to protect yourself, this knowledge is about defending your data and privacy, not about causing harm or mischief. The goal here is simple: to empower you to secure your own network, whether it's at home or in a small business. We're not here to teach you how to attack others, but to help you become your own first line of defense. Using these techniques on any network you don't own or don't have explicit written permission to test is not just frowned upon, it's illegal. And we're not talking about a slap on the wrist. These are serious offenses. Fines, jail time, and a permanent criminal record are real risks if you cross the line. The consequences can follow you for years, affecting your career and your future. Only use this information on your own network or on a test network you've set up specifically for learning. If you want to practice, create a safe, isolated environment where you have full control and permission. Our mission is to empower you with the knowledge and tools to patch up your own digital defenses. By understanding how attackers think, you can stay one step ahead and keep your information safe. Remember, understanding how attacks work is the very first step to stopping them. Knowledge is your best weapon in the fight against cyber threats. Don't be the person who tries to break into someone else's Wi-Fi, even if it seems harmless. Respecting others' privacy and property is a core part of ethical hacking. Never attempt these techniques at school, work, or your local coffee shop. Public and shared networks are off limits unless you have explicit authorization. The only target should be a network you own or one you've been given clear written permission to test. Always double-check before you start. If you're serious about learning, set up a dedicated test environment at home. This way, you can experiment safely and ethically without risking legal trouble or harming others. By continuing with this guide, you're agreeing to use this knowledge responsibly and ethically. Make a commitment to yourself to always act with integrity. Ultimately, you are responsible for your actions. Every decision you make in the digital world has real-world consequences. This is about learning to defend, not to attack. The skills you gain here should be used to protect, not to exploit. Technology is a powerful tool that can be used for good or bad. The choice is always yours. Choose to be the defender, not the attacker. Our mission is to help you make smart, safe decisions about your technology and to inspire you to become a force for good in the digital world. With all that in mind, let's dive in and discover how Wi-Fi security really works, so you can protect what matters most. It's time to learn how to think like a hacker, so you can defend like a pro and help build a safer internet for everyone. WPA2 stands for Wi-Fi Protected Access 2, and it's the security protocol that has protected most wireless networks for over a decade. When you connect to Wi-Fi at home, in a cafe, or at work, there's a good chance you're using WPA2, even if you don't realize it. For years, WPA2 was considered the gold standard for wireless security, trusted by millions to keep their networks safe from prying eyes and cyber criminals. It works by encrypting your data, scrambling everything you send and receive, so that only you and your Wi-Fi network can understand it. This encryption is what keeps your private information, like passwords, emails, and banking details, safe from eavesdroppers lurking nearby. But no security system is flawless. WPA2 has a well-known vulnerability in its connection process, specifically in what's called the four-way handshake, a crucial step when your device connects to the network. If a hacker manages to capture this handshake, they can take it home and try to guess your Wi-Fi password offline, using powerful computers and special software. This means your network could be at risk even if you never notice anything suspicious. That's the crack in the armor we're focusing on today. The weak spot that can let attackers in if you're not careful. Fortunately, there's a solution. WPA3 is the newer, more secure standard, designed to fix these weaknesses and offer even stronger protection for your data. If your devices and routers support WPA3, it's a smart move to enable it right away. It's a simple step that can make a big difference in your online safety. However, many people still rely on WPA2, either because their devices are older or they haven't upgraded yet. That's why understanding WPA2's flaws and how to protect yourself is so important. Your Wi-Fi is the gateway to your digital life. Protecting it means protecting everything you do online, from work to play. Upgrading your security isn't just a suggestion. It's a necessity in today's world, where cyber threats are constantly evolving. Stay one step ahead of the bad guys by keeping your network secure and always being aware of the latest security options. Let's talk about white hat versus black hat hackers. Black hats break into systems without permission for personal gain, illegal and harmful. White hats use the same skills, but with permission to find and fix vulnerabilities. Ethical hackers are hired to test systems and help secure them. This guide is from the white hat perspective. Learn, understand, defend. When you test your own network, you're acting as your own ethical hacker. The goal is to use these skills constructively, not destructively. Always ask, am I improving security and do I have permission? If yes, you're on the right track. If not, you're crossing into dangerous territory. We're here to build, not break. Keep your white hat on. Here's what you need to get started on your journey into ethical hacking. Whether you're a beginner or looking to sharpen your skills, having the right toolkit is essential for success. First, you'll need a compatible wireless adapter that supports both monitor mode and packet injection. These features are crucial for capturing and analyzing wireless traffic. Your built-in Wi-Fi card probably won't cut it, as most laptops don't support these advanced functions out of the box. Look for adapters with Atheros or Ralink chipsets, such as those made by Alpha or TP-Link. These brands are popular among ethical hackers for their reliability and strong community support. Investing in a quality adapter can make a big difference in your results. Next, you'll need Kali Linux, a free and powerful operating system that comes preloaded with hundreds of security tools. Kali is the industry standard for penetration testing and ethical hacking, making it a must-have for anyone serious about cybersecurity. You can run Kali from a USB drive for portability, or install it in a virtual machine if you want to keep your main operating system untouched. Both methods are effective, so choose what works best for your setup. The main tool we'll use is aircrack-ng. This powerful suite lets you capture wireless traffic, analyze data packets, and attempt to crack Wi-Fi passwords. It's widely used by professionals and is a great way to learn about network security. Finally, you'll need a word list, a large text file containing thousands or even millions of possible passwords. Word lists are essential for brute force attacks and password cracking. The famous rocku.ttsst is a good starting point, as it contains millions of real-world passwords that have been leaked over the years. It's included with Kali Linux and is a favorite among ethical hackers. The better and more comprehensive your word list, the higher your chances of successfully cracking a password. You can even customize your own word list to target specific networks or users. All these tools are completely free and widely used by security professionals around the world. They form the foundation of any ethical hacker's toolkit. With the right combination of hardware and software, you'll be fully equipped to test your own network's defenses and improve your cybersecurity skills. Now that you have your toolkit ready, let's dive in and see how these tools work together in practice. Now let's capture the handshake, the key to testing WPA2 security. Boot into Kali Linux and plug in your compatible Wi-Fi adapter. Use to enable monitor mode. Scan for networks with and find your own network's BSS ID and channel. Focus on your network. Wait for a device to connect and trigger the four-way handshake. If you don't want to wait, use to send a deauthentication packet, forcing a device to reconnect and generate a handshake. Once you see WPA handshake in the corner, you've got it. Stop the capture. Remember, only do this on your own network. Capturing the handshake is the hardest technical step. With the handshake file, you're ready for the next phase. Let's move on to cracking the password. With the handshake captured, it's time to try cracking the password. The handshake is encrypted, so you can't just read it. You have to guess the password. Use aircrack-ng with your word list. The tool tries each password in your list, comparing the result to the handshake. If the real password is in your word list, aircrack-ng will find it and display it. If not, it'll try every option and fail. This attack relies on weak or common passwords. Strong, unique passwords are nearly impossible to crack this way. The longer and more complex your password, the safer you are. This is why password strength matters so much. Test your own password to see how secure it really is. Use this knowledge to improve your defenses. Let's talk about the risks. Using these techniques on networks you don't own is a crime. No gray area. Laws like the CFAA carry severe penalties, fines, jail, and a criminal record. Getting caught can ruin your education, career, and future opportunities. Don't risk your future for a moment of curiosity. Technically, you're also leaving digital footprints. Admins can detect suspicious activity. Hacking corporate or government networks is especially dangerous and will get you noticed. Ethically, hacking someone's Wi-Fi is a huge invasion of privacy. Respect others' digital space. The goal is to protect, not to harm. Always stay on the right side of the law and ethics. Use your skills to defend, not attack. That's what being an ethical hacker is all about. Now, how do you defend your own network? Use a strong, unique password, at least 16 characters, mixing letters, numbers, and symbols. Upgrade to WPA3 if your router supports it. It's much more secure. If not, consider getting a newer router. Change your router's default admin password. Disable WPS, which has known vulnerabilities. Keep your router's firmware up to date to patch security holes. For extra security, hide your SSID and enable MAC address filtering. These steps make your network a harder target. Even simple changes can make a big difference. The goal is to be less vulnerable than the next network. Good security is about layers. Make it as tough as possible for attackers. Protect your digital home like you would your physical one. We've covered how WPA2 can be tested and why it matters. This isn't about becoming a hacker. It's about being an informed, responsible user. The real lesson: good security practices are your best defense. Use WPA3, strong passwords, and keep your firmware updated. Small choices make a huge difference in your network safety. Cybersecurity is always evolving. Keep learning and stay curious. Always operate within legal and ethical boundaries. Use your knowledge to protect yourself and help others. Be the white hat in your digital life. Check your own network, help friends and family, and spread good security habits. The more people know, the safer everyone is. Knowledge is power. Use it to defend, not attack. Stay safe, stay smart, and use your skills wisely. Thanks for watching and learning with me. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I value your feedback. Cyber Network.